Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Madvent. December 20th. We only have about a week and a half to go of this thing. 2 towers, more like 1 2/3. Get in there. Yesterday we played a pretty fun snowboarding game. Today is called Futile. I see what looks to be like a lighthouse, perhaps? An empty isle with a small structure. I don't know if I call a lighthouse small, but I guess it's not huge either. Again, no controls. That's 2 games now. I mean, the last one didn't have any controls, and it was pretty fun, so maybe this will be the same thing. Alright, so I guess I was wrong about it being a lighthouse, although, I mean, kind of looks like a lighthouse. Actually, no, you know what, it probably is a lighthouse. At first glance, it looked more like an air traffic control tower, but then I realized if we're on an island, I don't know why there'd be such a thing out here, although that could make for an interesting scenario as well. This really is an island, though. There's, like, nothing here except this one building, some sort of weird spire. I think that's also something they usually put... Oh, I can't actually go out into the water. I can't go around that thing. No, that's a real thing. I'm pretty sure I've seen that like in harbors. It's to help like direct boats. Kind of like a big old traffic cone of sorts. Tells you where the rocks are. So let's go inside here and see what we got. I'm not sure what kind of game this is supposed to be. This is very empty. Now I wonder if there's going to be some sort of like spatial fuckery. I mean, it specifically said a small structure, but I'm thinking this might be like a House of Leaves scenario, but maybe not. Maybe this really is it. Just an island where you can contemplate. Well, it's a very pretty little island. It's almost a shame there's nothing else to it, unless I am missing something, but it's nice. It reminds me of something a little bit from Myst. There was a lighthouse in Myst as well. Although that one also had a ship. And you got to flood a basement. I don't think there's any basement flooding in this. At least I hope not. It's made of stone. Seems like it'd be pretty sturdy. If not, maybe a little cold. Not a lot of insulation, although the windows are nicely framed. This is a very interesting building. Futile indeed. I feel like that's a reference to something. What am I thinking of with that? I'm gonna have to figure that out. Hopefully I can put something on screen explaining what I'm thinking of, why it'd be called Futile. Oh, you know, I think I know. I might be thinking of... almost don't want to say in case I'm wrong. But I was thinking of Zero Escape. Zero Escape had something like this, I think. I think it was Zero Escape. I'm not sure what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna have to look it up and see if I can figure out what the hell I'm thinking of here. I don't think there's any way to, like, glitch out of the boundaries here. Of course, now that we've explored the place, I'm trying to break it. Don't give me art. I'm just going to, like, burn it or something. Because I'm experimenting. But I think we've already seen everything here. It's a very interesting thing. It's almost a shame that there's no, like, story directly attached to it. But I'm sure, you know, sometimes a painting says 1,000 words. So what does a 3D painting of this sort tell you? This lonely existence. Who knows why there'd be a lighthouse here? It's like the lighthouse itself exists for its own purpose. Like, the lighthouse is only here because it was built here, but then you need the lighthouse because this was built here so that ships don't crash into here. But if you didn't build this lighthouse, there'd be no need for the lighthouse. So it's almost paradoxical in nature. Paradoxical or like the opposite of paradoxical? Self-fulfilling. It exists because it can. And it must. And it must exist because it does exist. Alright, well I think that's enough of that. This is somehow... Man, this got really existential all of a sudden. Well, I think we'll end that one there. Let's go back to the menu. Alright, that was actually really nice. I kind of like that, as even though it was like technically nothing. That was like a very nice little nothing. Oh boy. What a change in tone this is gonna be. Can't wait to see whatever the fuck this is. Can already kind of tell. Well, stay tuned for Sunday's Madvent, I guess. But yeah, for now that'll be it. Like I said on stream yesterday, there likely won't be any streams next week, so expect a whole slew of Madvent videos as we finish off this collection. I'll probably make an announcement as well before this video goes up, just to remind everyone. But in the meantime, thank you for watching this little art piece of a Madvent, and I will see you next time.